Welcome here to Holy Cross for this county intermediate hurling semi-final between Gortnahoe-Glengoole and Kickhams. We'll run you through the teams quickly before throwing. I'll pass you to Kevin from Knockavilla here to go through the Knockavilla side.
Yeah, the Kickham team, Aaron Brown in goals. Right corner back is Michael Shannon, full back Nathan Ryan, left corner back Ben Lukeman. Right half back Owen McCormack, centre half back Kieran Breen, and left half back Johnny Ryan. Middle of the field, Shane Morrissey and who's there? Shane Morrissey and who? David Butler. Right half forward, Elliot Thompson, Ger Brown centre forward, and Brendan Ryan left half forward. Devon Ryan right corner, Michael McCormack full, and Stephen Brown left corner, and that's how they line out. Okay.
The Gortnahoe-Glengoole team lines out as follows. In goal, Timmy Dunn. The full back line made up of 2 Enda McCarthy, 3 Davy Nolan, 4 Philly Purcell. Half back line, Carol Campion wears 5, Martin Barnable centre back wears 6, Brian Maher on the other wing wears 7. Middle of the field change here, Ronan Tean goes to midfield, partnered by Aidan Guilfoyle. Half forward line makes up of Shea Butler at number 10, number 8 Jack Moore, and number 19 Dermot Lahart. Inside line, Fionn Cleary in the corner, Colin Guilfoyle comes in full forward in place of Kevin Slattery, and Keane Hayes in the other corner. Gortnahoe-Glengoole team managed by management team of Keith Corbett, Ronan Stanley and Lenny Stanley. The manager of Knockavilla is Vinnie Kelly, coach Alan O'Connor, first aid Michael Cummins and physio Brendan Brown, selectors Aidan Butler, Aidan Slattery, Fergal Hickey and Damien McGrath. Strong breeze here in Holy Cross, blowing from the scoreboard end up towards the old dressing room side of the pitch. It's going to be worth a fair amount of points at the half-time break. Both teams had tough games in their quarterfinals. Gortnahoe-Glengoole coming through, won 14 to 15 points over a strong Ballyhinch team, with both sides having been reduced to 14 players halfway through the second half to ground out a tough win in Borrisoleigh. And Knockavilla took on Ballybacon Grange in their quarter-final. I think it was 114
to 14 points 2 weeks ago in Banshee. So I tell you, all to play for here. 2 young teams and big strong breeze, as I said, and it's interesting to see who will take the breeze now first.
Exactly, and the referee is Peter Carroll for this game. So it's here in Holy Cross, as we said, county intermediate semi-final, Gortnahoe-Glengoole versus Knockavilla Kickhams. The other side of the draw sees Minetable 2 take on Borland Dowalla in Littleton today, also at 3:30 p.m. So both winners will go through to contest the final, with only one team going up this year to the Senior B Championship for 2021. So both teams just going through their final preparation here. Strong breeze blowing from the scoreboard end up to the old dressing room side of the pitch, and it's going to be worth a fair few scores at half time. It'll be a game of 2 halves here in Holy Cross. Almost ready to go. We're waiting for the toss here to see who takes win advantage in this opening half. 2 minutes to throw in. Looks like Knockavilla Kickhams, the throwing looks like it's already been taking place. Knockavilla Kickhams look like they're taking the wind advantage in the first half here, so they look like they'll be playing from, as I said, the scoreboard end into the old dressing room side of the ground.
That's right, Willie. I'd say the wind is worth 5 or 6 points easily.
Easily, I'd say, yeah. You'd be looking at lads shooting from around their own half back line here with the strength of the wind behind them. So ready to go here, almost ready to go. Peter Carroll, the referee, just about throwing the ball in this county intermediate semi-final, Gortnahoe-Glengoole versus Knockavilla Kickhams. And the ball is thrown in there. It's gone onto Knockavilla centre field, popped outside. Has a go from 65 yards out. And it's dropping, and it's dropping to the left and wide. It's open and wide there for Knockavilla Kickhams by David Butler, I think, was it? Ger Brown. Timmy Dunn at the Gortnahoe-Glengoole puck out. Let's see how this goes against the strong breeze. It's a good distance on that one there. It's landing inside his own 65 on the 45-yard line. Dermot Lahart underneath, breaks it down. Aidan Guilfoyle takes possession, pops it inside to Jack Moore. Shea Butler coming onto the loose ball, turns and twists, has a look at the goals, pops it out in front. Fionn Cleary coming out to take this ball. Shepherded out along the end line. Fionn cuts back inside onto his left side, has a pop back across field. Keane Hayes coming out to the loose ball here, 55-60 yards from goal. Keane takes possession, has a look at the post, has a go. This looks like it's going to drop short. drops into Aaron Brown's hands. Aaron Brown takes possession. This long relieving clearance from Aaron Brown, dropping on the 65-yard line in the centre back position. Ger Brown breaks it. Brian Marr comes onto the loose ball. Brian Marr fighting there with 3 Knockavilla lads. Knockavilla come clear with the ball. It's a foul Ronan Tean on number 6, Ger Brown there. It's free into Knockavilla.
Foul on Ger there. He done well to retrieve it there. He had to fight hard to come out that ball, and won a good free now for Devon to hit.
Free is just over the 45-yard line here on the left near side, stand side. Strong breeze at his back. It's going to be Devon Ryan to hit this. Looking for the open score of the game here. 1 minute and 23 on the clock. Devon Ryan takes a strike. It looks like it's gone left and wide. Disappointed with that miss from Devon Ryan there from the free for 45 yards out with the wind at his back. Timmy Dunn goes short of the puck out. Philly Purcell takes the ball on 21-yard line, plays it down his own side, skips inside to Jack Moore. Jack Moore's touch is good, takes the possession, pops it back to Aidan Guilfoyle. Aidan Guilfoyle right in the centre field line, has a go against the wind. It's a great effort. It's just tailing right and wide. Good distance on the ball there. The wind not as strong as it seems out there. Getting a good strike from the centre of the field and plenty of legs. Aaron Brown here to puck out. Goes near side here, lands right in onto the 21-yard line. Huge puck out from Aaron Brown. Blocked down inside, and McCarthy has it, and that's tipped out over the sideline by number 12 there, Brendan Ryan. So Gortnahoe-Glengoole ball there on the 21-yard line near side. Brian Mart hit this one. Just removes the flag out of his way. Tentative start so far, 2.5 minutes gone, no score. Brian Marr has a go. This goes straight out over the sideline further down the field. That's going to go for Knockavilla ball. Knockavilla here with Johnny Ryan lining up to take this one. David Butler having a go off this here. Kevin, has he got the range from this distance?
Yeah, Davey can hit him, but with the wind in the back, you wouldn't know. He could have a fair shot of it.
Just outside the 45-yard line here on the stand side. David Butler shapes up to this one for Knockavilla. Goes short across the field into the centre forward position. Comes on to number 23. Elliot Thompson. Ger Brown plays that ball out to David Butler. David Butler turns, has a look at the post, has a go over his right shoulder. That looks good, and it's gone in and over the bar for David Butler. Good score there, Kevin.
A good score by Davey. He went for the quick one with the line ball, and Jerk won it and gave it back out. And a great score to settle the boys.
1 point to no score here. 3.5 gone till we don't have to puck out. Comes near side, landing right on the halfway line. Ronan Tean underneath this, jumping with Shane Morrissey. Shane Morrissey gets the break on. Brian Marr picks up the scraps. Brian Marr's soloing through, puts it out to Jack Moore. Jack Moore here, 45 yards from goal, tries to get past his man. One-handed go at that, and he's shepherded out over the sidelines. Knockavilla ball here, 45 yards out from the Gortnahoe goal, and number 7 here, Johnny Ryan from Knockavilla, going to have a go at this one. Nervous start from both sides. The ball out of play a lot in this game so far. Goes infield again. Jack Moore takes possession of the ball, fights. Ronan Tean comes in to help there. 2 men scrapping on the ground. That looks like Kieran Breen coming out the ball. Kieran Breen half held up, pops it in front. David Butler trying to run to the loose ball. Breaks inside. Martin Barnwell trying to get his body over. Aidan Guilfoyle in there helping with him. Carl Campion comes clear. Breaks through. Martin Barnwell has it. Martin Barnwell's found coming out with that ball. Free to Gortnahoe-Glengoole. It's about 50 yards out, centre of the field. Won by Martin Barnwell there. Good free to win. Held up by the Knockavilla defence forward line coming out. Brian Marr takes a quick driven into the corner. Nobody at home inside. Sean Cleary comes out trying to take possession. Pushing the back there. Pushing the back to soft enough free there on Ben Lockman in the corner, Kevin.
Yeah, Ben came from behind there and fouled Cleary, the number 11. So I'd say this will put us level.
Sean in front of his man there. Went to ground and close marking with Ben Lockman. Give away the free. It's Keane Hayes here on the 21-yard line to hopefully open his account from free. Keane stands over and there's no mistake. Keane straight between the posts. Point for a free from Keane Hayes. 1 point for play with David Butler on the Knockavilla side. Aaron Brown here to puck out again. Huge wind, it's dropping right down on 21 again. Martin Barnwell hops off his hand, drops inside. Aidan Guilfoyle is looking for that ball. He's battling there with Ger Brown. One-handed pull from Ger Brown there, gives away a free. A wild swing there from Ger. And Aidan Guilfoyle has won a free. It's about 21 yards out on the far side of the field. Sure, no doubt will be tightly marked today, Kevin.
Yeah, he's a key man, he's a tip senior, and but at the minute now I'd say Gortnahoe are happy, 6 minutes on the clock, we have the strong wind, and we're all level.
Yeah, it's going to be a deciding factor in this game. Alright, hopefully both teams can make better use of it, not try to drive ridiculous shots from distance either, but we have a free here against it anyway, back in our own 21-yard line. Martin Barnabas stands over it. Six minutes played here. Barney drives it down to the centre. It's Dermot Lattard underneath this. Dermot, it's broken inside. It's broken down by Johnny Ryan. Onto the ball comes Shea Butler here. He's been chased by Ben Lockman, the corner back. Shea tries to get that ball into his hand. He's been held up by two Knockavilla men here. That's a good play by Owen McCormick, holds him up. Shea still in possession, drives it into the right hand corner or left hand corner of the field. That's on to Michael Shanahan there, the new man in the cornerback position. Michael Shanahan comes out with the possession. Keane Hayes chasing him hard. He goes back to Aaron Brown. It's a dodgy ball. It runs out over the end line. Looks like it's gone out for 65. He nearly hung him there, Kevin, with that
We
pass
got
back.
away with that. Michael went with the back pass. Must have misjudged it there, and Aaron had to run back, but it ran over the line. But lucky, he could have went into the net.
As I said, a tentative start from both sides here. A lot of stoppages for frees and line balls. A lot of loose, kind of tight play here. So hopefully it'll open up in the next 10 minutes there. 7 minutes played here, a point apiece in the intermediate county semi-final from Holy Cross. Keane Hayes with a 65. Be interesting to see what his range is against this breeze. Keane has been slotting him from well inside his own half all season. Distance hopefully not an issue here. The breeze will dictate that, however. Straight in front of the post here. He's got the distance anyway, whether it's got the accuracy we'll see. And that's gone over the bar for Keane Hayes, his second point from a free. 2 points to 1, just under 8 minutes played here in the first half.
Yeah, great free into the wind. In fairness, Kickhams have been warned about him. He's lethal from the frees.
Aaron Brown again, another missile down the field, landing inside on top of Philly Purcell. Enda McCarthy comes out to it. It's gone inside. Who's that? Stuart Brown inside. Great save by Timmy Dunn. Ground pull there, but I think it was Stuart Brown, was it? Kevin inside. Devon Ryan, sorry. Ground pull to the corner. Timmy Dunn gets across and blocks it away. Still battling for possession over there. It's back here to Devon Ryan again. Devon Ryan turns on the 21, has a go off his right side, goes out to the left and wide. Great effort there from Devon Ryan off the sod, and great save inside in the goal, Kevin.
Yeah, goal chance there. Devon probably done the right thing. I thought he was fouled first. I thought it was a chop, but listen, he didn't get it, so he done the right thing, pulled him. An unlucky, good save by the keeper.
Puck out being launched here by Timmy Dunn, gets good purchase on that one. It's landing right down on the 45. Jack Moore breaks it. Dermot Latter coming inside. Ronan Teane takes possession straight down the middle. Ronan Teane is inside the 21-yard line. Has a go off to Hurley. Off balance with that shot, and it goes out to the right and wide. Maybe could have taken it in the hand again before having a go. Unlucky there from Ronan Teane. Broke onto the ball, burst it through, and then we're down the other side of the field again. And that ball's gone in behind. That's on to Stuart Brown inside there, Kevin, is it? Devon Ryan, sorry. Devon Ryan coming through. 2 men with the white helmets. Devon Ryan tries to take the advantage.
He has the advantage.
Has a go, another save, and it's come back for the advantage. It's looking dangerous there, Kevin.
Yeah, Devon a good player now, a good forward in fairness. I mean, he's only 18, but took on 2 men there, won a free. He knew he had advantage, so he went for the goal, but pulled back now. He should put this over the bar.
Good save by Timmy Dunn in the goal as advantage was being played. It was crucial that he kept that one out. So we'll come back for the free here. We're 21 yards out on the far side of the field.
And that's the second good save Timmy Dunn has for Gortnahoe today, in fairness.
Exactly, in the last couple of minutes indeed. So every score will count in this game, especially goals with the breeze that's in it. Devon stands over this free, Devon Ryan stands over this fine. Yeah, hard to read the Knockavilla numbers there in white on the back of the yellow jerseys.
Yeah.
There's no mistake there from Devon Ryan. He puts that over the bar. That's 2 points apiece.
Yeah, 2 each now after 10 minutes. So definitely Gortnahoe are the happier, but long way to go yet.
Timmy down here, will he go short or will he go long? He goes long against the breeze. It's landing down on Jack Moore, 45 yards out from goal. Kieran Breen in under with him there. Kieran Breen trying to pick up the loose ball. They're both scrapping for possession on the ground. Shea Butler in there as well with Jack Moore. Ronan Teane trying to see can he get his hands on the sliotar. There's some muzzle there on the 45-yard line. And Shea Butler comes out with it. Shea loses it out of his hand, has it again, gathers the ball, pops it outside. Jack Moore's on the ball. Jack Moore has a go against the breeze. It's gone out, it's gone over the bar. It's a great score from Jack Moore, about 45 yards out, just left the centre of the post there. Good score from play from Jack.
Yeah, great score there from young Moore there against that breeze. Ball's
gone down the far side. It's on to, who's that, Kevin, inside the ball there? It's gone short. Timmy Dunn catches it under the crossbar. Elliot Thompson with that effort there, just dropping short. Timmy Dunn launches it back down. Kieran Breen under this. Kieran Breen gathers that second attempt. Under pressure here from a couple of Gortnahoe-Glengoole men. Has a go over his shoulder. It's landing inside to the corner forward position. And McCarthy breaks it down. He breaks inside to Brendan Ryan. Brian Marr breaks out with that ball. Brian Marr delivers it down the field. It's then Ben Lockman under this with Sean Cleary. Sean takes it on the second attempt. Tries to cut inside on his favourite left side. Pops it back. Jack Moore 30 yards from goal. Cuts inside, surely foul there. And he's held up and fouled by Ben Lockman. It's a free into Gortnahoe. About 21 yards out, right of the post there. Some good work there by Fionn Cleary and Jack Moore. And the free given away by, I think it was Ben Lockman there, Kevin, was it?
Kieran Breen committed the foul. In fairness, good passage play for Gortnahoe. Hurled very well there, and Jack Moore there, centre forward. He got the last score and he won a great free there.
Jack will work hard all day. He'll give 100% in every game. Brilliant attitude, Jack, and he'll empty the tanks for sure in this game anyway, as he does in every game. Keane stands over this free with 21 out, just right to the post. Makes no mistake. Keane Hayes puts that over the bar with 4 points to 2, and 11, nearly 12 minutes gone here.
Yeah, in fairness, Keane Hayes don't miss too many.
Was huge puck out down and land on the 14-yard line. It's broken outside Ben McCarthy. This is on to Brian Marr here. Brian Marr tries to take possession, and that's David Butler in there battling for it on the ground. It's En McCarthy coming out, and that goes down the same line but goes over the sideline.
Yeah, poor clearance there now. He had a man outside he could have played, in fairness, but I suppose there was fair pressure on him too from the forward.
And Knockavilla forwards tackling hard there, Kevin, as well.
Yeah, Stephen Brown, he's only a minor again. Good little player now, Stephen.
Both sides with a very young age profile here.
Exactly, a lot of them under 22 years of age, both teams.
Gortnahoe-Glengoole with a couple of under 21 successes in the last 4 years. A lot of those players backbone this team here in 2020. Line ball here it's cut inside by Gerard Brown. Martin Barnwell is opposite number 6, breaks it down to himself. He has help outside. He's overturned there. He pulled the jersey on Elliot Thompson, but he gets away with it. Barney has possession again. Down the same line, Jack Moore again on a lot of ball here. Tries to break it. Kieran Breen comes onto it. Kieran Breen has a man inside him. He uses it for Shane Morrissey. Shane Morrissey with 2 men tackling him. Jack Moore goes through the back of him there, and that's a well won free by Shane Morrissey, trying to take off down through the middle there. Yeah,
delighted he was fouled there because they had possession taken off him, but he got a push in the back and went down, and thankfully we got the free of it.
Devon Ryan stepping up to this one here. Nailed his last one after missing the opening free. Should fancy this one here. About 60 yards out, just almost dead centre in front of the post. 13.5 played here, 4 points to 2. It's county intermediate semi-final from Holy Cross. Looks like it's gone left again. It's the second one he's pulled to the left, Kevin.
Devon is usually reliable on the frees, but the wind can be swirling out there. It's easy hitting from here, but disappointing from us now, 2 frees missed, Yeah,
it's noticeable that Timmy Dunn's puck out. Some of them are landing into the 45-yard line and others are held up in midfield. It's a strange breeze out there. Alright, Shea Butler tries to get under this ball, and it's coming on to Jack Moore here. Jack Moore fighting with Kieran Breen on the far side. Shoulder comes in there from Shea Butler, and Jack Moore picks up the scraps after that shoulder, pops it back. Aidan Gilfoyle has a go over his right shoulder. It looks like it's going right. It's gone over the bar from Aidan Gilfoyle. Looked like it was drifting wide, but it went over the bar. Aidan Gilfoyle with point for play.
Gortnahoe again, some great scores again to win. There's another good score from young Gilfoyle there in the middle of the field.
Aaron Brown here again with the puck out. He's been launching them right down on top of the 14-yard line the last couple of puck outs here. Hard to judge for, especially half forward, Kevin.
It is, it's very hard to judge, and whether to leave him into the full line or not, that's the thing. And the referee has a problem here now. I don't know what's wrong, but we must be near the first water break anyway.
Five to 2, Gortnahoe-Glengoole lead here. So the game yet to really open up. It's been a lot of frees, a lot of sidelines. Conditions definitely, the wind definitely playing havoc with the flow of the game.
Ref just having a chat there with Nathan Ryan, full back. A bit something went on there, or maybe he was mounting to the umpire or something, but he got a yellow anyway.
David Butler with a point from play, and Devon Ryan with a point from free on the Kickhams side so far. Keane Hayes with 3 frees, and Jack Moore and Aidan Guilfoyle with a point each from play make up the 5 Gortnahoe points. That ball lands on Aidan Guilfoyle again. He's been in a lot of possession here since the start of the game. It looks like David Butler there battling for it. He's got 3 men around him, still has possession here, crosses over the 45-yard line, pushes his man out, has a go from the sideline. It's be a great score if it goes over. It's a great score from David Butler.
That was a great score from Davey. Now he won the breakdown, he'd take on his man, and under serious pressure from the defender he got a great shot in, you know.
Is that a man that played for Kerry once upon a time, Kevin?
He did, yeah. He played for Kerry, Davey Bite.
Timmy Dunn puck out here, landing 45 yards against the wind. That's a great puck out. Dermot Laird, great snap by Dermot Laird. Pulled the jersey there by Johnny Ryan. Dermot takes him on down the sideline. That's a great score by Dermot Laird. Straight from the puck out. Timmy Dunn snapped the ball over his man, took him down the line and popped it over the bar from 21 yards out in the right wing.
Definitely the score of the game there, Willie. Number 19 there, young Laird. You know, caught a great ball and went in and took on the defence and put it over the bar.
We're at the water break here, Kevin.
Yeah, at the water break. I think when you're not going well, you're delighted with the water break, but hopefully it'll break Gortnahoe's momentum from our side of things, because we're not playing particularly well. So the water break, it's coming at the right time for us.
Seems to be nearly the puckouts are landing more naturally against the wind into the half-hour line for Gortnahoe as opposed to
and often
right
for a forward, you know, that can be better. The ball can often fall at his feet. On the last ball now, young Laird won it great in the air. He's a big tall boy, he won it, took on his men and got the score. Like, so you just don't know, but like at the minute we're getting no change of our puckouts. Gortnahoe are defending very well. Brandville there in the back very strong, and the full back Nolan very strong as well. They're defending very well, and we're not getting much change of them.
Yeah, it's a strong breeze, and as I said, Timmy's puckouts are he's doing very well with them. They're landing in over the half back line almost against a strong breeze there, and some good ball.
Yeah, he's a serious puckout now into that breeze. In fairness.
Yeah, no, he does indeed, and a great snap, as I said, by Dermot Laird there, a man that can play backs or forwards there. He's a good man under a high ball, alright. And
he wasn't even named on the 15 in the programme, and he seems to be a decent player.
He started wing back towards the start of the year after playing a couple of years in the forwards and lost out, but he's worked his way back in there again, and a good man under a high ball and a good man to carry a ball there as well, and he's been around many years. He's played in the 2010 final against Arlo as well, so one of the older stagers of the team with a fairly young backbone.
After 15 minutes gone now, or 17 minutes, Gortnahoe are very happy with the way they are. They're 3 points to the good and playing against a very strong wind. Yeah,
it's looking good so far, but as I said, it's a long way to go yet.
Long way to go. I hope we could do the purple patch now.
Looks
especially with that wind.
So maybe after a couple of minutes of adjusting to the playing with the breeze, Knockville might be able to see how to best use it. Aaron Brown here at the puck out. Again, another huge one down. Huge one down. It's landing right inside. It's into the square inside. Bounces inside. Bounces in front of. That's Elliot Thompson inside, is it?
Stephen Brown won that ball. Came out won the ball, but Elliot had it tapped over the bar, but we had the free was pulled up. So a vital free for Kickhams, because we need to get points on the board.
Puckouts shouldn't have been let.
They're monster now. They're massive, and I just can't imagine what it'll be like in the second half, because Timmy Dunn. Yeah. Timmy Dunn is a serious puck out into the wind, you know.
Devon Ryan stands over this one here. Makes no mistake this time. That's over the bar.
Nice free for him to get now, but he didn't get that earlier on, you know, to settle it.
That's two out of the 4 there so far from Devon Ryan on frees. Timmy Dunn here with the puck out again in the restart. It's holding up around midfield this time, starting to drifting in over the half line. Actually, it's down top of Shea Butler. It's broken down there. Aidan Guilfoyle comes onto the loose ball. Aidan off his left, half blocked down. It's dropping inside and on top of Colm, his brother. That's taken there by who's that inside? Kevin?
Michael Shannon done very well there.
Comes out Kevin or David Butler here again. There's not a lot of balls since the game started. Goes down his own side, down into the corner. Philly Purcell here battling with Devon Ryan. Devon Ryan gone inside. Or is that Devon? Is it? It's Devon inside. Devon steps inside. And Devon is called for steps there. Philly Purcell held him up well in the corner forward position. Devon just overcarried that one, unfortunately.
Yeah, a bit harsh, but he probably did take 5 or 6 steps. But
normally
a small bit harsh.
Normally you get away with those ones.
Yeah, normally you do, but listen, that's the call.
Martin Barnacle going to hit this one here over in the left corner back position. Barney, another seasoned veteran of the team.
Playing very well today.
Yeah, he's on a lot of possession so far. Goes down his own side with that one. Shea Butler tries to break it. Kieran Breen is coming onto this one here. No, it's McCormack with 3 Gortnahoe men around him. Drives it at the ankles there. Johnny Ryan, very good touch to take control. Well blocked down by Dermot Laird. Dermot comes onto this ball, tries to get over it, kicks it out in front, pops it back, and that's onto number 8 there. That's Owen McCormack. Owen McCormack's tackled out over the sideline by Jack Moore there. great tackle there on Owen McCormack. Owen probably should have popped that one out sooner.
He had a man to throw it out. I'd say he didn't see him, and the boys were big and two big strong lads came in and drove him out.
Dermot Latter goes short of that ball, back to Brian Marr. Brian lobs it into the squares, is underneath. Colin gets foiled, Colin breaks it down inside. Sean Cleary coming in, battling for it there. Shea Butler inside as well. Sean has possession of the ball, turns on and it's a great block. It's a great block. Who blocked that one there, Kevin?
Nathan Ryan got the block in there, I think.
Nathan Ryan has gone for a 65.
A vital block of the goal chance.
Sean turned on his left side. He's already nailed a couple of goals in this championship. He's top scorer from play in the intermediate championship so far this
65,
season.
so young Hayes will come out to take this now, and he's very effective from the frees.
Great block there, as we said, to stop a certain goal. Two good blocks on the other end with Timmy Dunn as well, so goal chances have been there already, but it's still 6 points to 4 here with 21 minutes played in Holy Cross in its intermediate semi-final. Cian Hayes stands over this 65 here, just to the right of the post. Has the legs again, whether it has the distance, accuracy, it has the accuracy as well. It's a great free, loads
excellent
of
free there, Willie. He's hitting them into the wind. They're not being taken with the wind at all.
Cian Hayes, a serious striker ball, a good golfer as well. So distance never really an issue for Cian if he takes up the responsibility of hitting the free. He knows he has the legs, it's just a matter of accuracy. Aaron Brown here again to launch another, presumably another missile down the field. It's another huge ball. It's landing on the 21 this time. Davy Nolan breaks that one down. Onto that ball comes number 12 there. That's
Brendan Ryan, great score.
Looks like a great score over his left shoulder. Quick on the break there, picks up possession and snaps it over the bar.
Yeah, off his right side. He's very good off the right.
Brian Marr just down behind his legs here before we restart. Timmy Dunn here again with the puck out. He's going near side here. It's landing on Dermot Laird again. Hope for a similar result to the last one. Breaks off Dermot inside. Kieran Breen coming on to this one. Out comes Owen McCormack with that ball. Half blocked down. Jack Moore onto the break. Good block there by Dermot Laird again. It's popped inside. Shea Butler hoping to get possession here. Shea taking possession inside the 14-yard line. Takes his man along the end line. Pops it outside. Jack Moore lets it run. It's run to Cian Hayes. Cian will put this over the bar. Cian snaps it over the bar from the 14-yard line. Great work by Shea Butler working that ball back to 21. Cian Hayes snapping it over. His first point from play. 22.5 gone here. 8 points to 5.
Could have been a goal chance there. We're glad to see that one go over the bar.
The early substitution here, Kevin, already, is there?
Just on the other semi-final, Borlahan are 1-4 to 3 points up against mine.
Looks like Johnny Ryan's been replaced there, Kevin, is he? Number 7
Johnny's going off and Darragh Brown is coming in.
It's number 5 who was initially programmed to start.
He started.
Comes in. Aaron Brown drives the ball down. It's landing on 21 again. Davy Nolan under this one. Breaks Philly Purcell. Devon Ryan has that ball straight inside.
Yeah, great goal.
Devon Ryan with that goal, is it inside there?
Broke inside to Devon, and he's a finisher in fairness.
Gortnahoe would be disappointed to let that ball hop inside the 21-yard line. Hopped inside. Devon was in behind, no cover. Buried it in the back of the net.
Vital score for Kickhams, bringing back into the game because Gortnahoe have done most of the hurling here.
Davy Nolan takes the short puck out from Timmy Dunn. 3 men on him. Bursts out past the tackle. Still carrying the ball over the 45-yard line. Still going. Tries to pop it to Ronan Tean. A late foul there off the ball. I didn't see it myself. Passed that ball off to Ronan Tean. Looked like he was clipped after and it's gone back to the
Seems he got a trip, but I followed the flight of the ball. He got some kind of a trip anyway, but Kickhams shouldn't have fouled there because they had the ball won back.
Davy Nolan down with a knock there. Hopefully it's not too serious.
Yeah, I'd say he's just winded, and playing against the strong breeze and the size level, he's not going to get up in a hurry.
Showing all his cuteness there, Kevin.
Exactly.
And experience. Probably something you do yourself on the field of play.
Oh yeah, you have to play these things.
So take any advantage you can get. Cian Hayes has come out to hit this free inside his own 65. This will test his range against a strong breeze.
Well, the way he's hitting them so far, I'd nearly back him to put it over.
Almost centre of the pitch here. Back inside his own 65-yard line. Level game, just to put his one up. Looks like it has the legs again and it's gone straight over the bar.
this guy could win the game with frees alone. He's a serious free taker. We were warned about him before the game, and he's just against the wind. There's some frees.
Aaron Brown goes short of this one, but he's called back. He's going to have to go again with that puck out.
He's holding us up there on the quick puck out a bit, but that one was going to run over the line, so maybe it's just as well.
And see the Gortnahoe half forward line have dropped a small bit deeper here to try and alleviate the problem that happened in the last ball in. It's just dropping inside again. It's a good hand underneath that there. And Michael McCormack, I think, got the hand up to it. It's broken down. It's Enda McCarthy there coming out with the ball. He's got half blocked down. That's a high tackle there from Carol Campion around the head of
Michael McCormack there.
Michael
Won a great free now. They chased out your man, blocked him down. Michael got on the end of it and Hurley around and nicked in. Free all day.
It's Devon Ryan. It's 21 yards out on the far side there, just to the right of the post. Should be easy enough for Devon. Oof, goes low. That creeps over the bar. That's
level again, Willie.
Devon there. That's 1-3 from Devon there. A goal from play and 3 from frees. Level game here. Brendan Ryan with a point from play also, and David Butler with 2 from Knockavilla. Keane Hayes with 6 points for Gortnahoe, 5 from frees. Dermot Latter with 1 and Jack Moore with 1. Aidan Guilfoyle with 1 also. A ball's one inside there. Who's that coming out there, Kevin, with that? That's
Owen McCormack winning the free there. Michael's brother came out strong with that ball. The ref could have let him off. He had ground in front of him to go.
Open ground there to take it on, but it's come back here. It's about 50 yards out from the Gortnahoe goal. Ger Brown looks like he's standing over this one. Ger's been quiet so far, Kevin.
Very quiet, yeah. We need more out of Ger now, in fairness.
He knows that one over the top there, short. It's onto Devon Ryan, the other man in the white helmet, steps inside on the 45-yard line off his left hand and looks good from the far side. It's over the bar.
Great score from Devon. In fairness now, for a young player, he's our main man up there. He's getting all the scores. Davy Butler chipped in with 2. They need a bit more help with the scores.
That's Devon's first point from play to add to the goal he's already got from playing. Also 3 frees so far. Timmy Dunn launches this one again. It's coming this near side here. It's going to land on Dermot Latter here, out 50 yards from goal on the sideline. 2 men on him. A break straight over the sideline. It's going to go for a Knockavilla ball.
Yeah, I'd say it's Knockavilla ball. Touch nobody.
Dara Brown hits it. Here looks to go short, but it's Ger Brown with this ball here. Ger goes infield there into Ronan Teen. Looks like he's going on this. Ronan comes onto the ball. Ronan pops it to Dermot Latter. Dermot Latter on the left side has a go. It's going to drop short. Keane's in around there. Keane Hayes. Aaron Brown takes that inside. Steps his man. Comes out. Pops it outside. Ger Brown coming onto the ball here. Lovely side step from Ger Brown. Takes off at pace. It's two catches. Can't catch it again. Dermot Latter's on him. He's gone through and over the 45-yard line. Brilliant by Aidan Guilfoyle. Aidan Guilfoyle gets the flick off the Hurley there from Ger Brown after making a 50-yard run and launches it down the field in on top of Colin Guilfoyle. Keane Hayes coming out to the ball. Keane runs over. Colin Guilfoyle collects it, however, pops it back to Keane. Keane turns and twists. He's on his left hand. He's still in possession. He's caught it twice. He can't catch it again. He comes in along the end line. Goal chance here. It's opened up and that's gone wide from Keane off the Hurley.
Kickhams very lucky there. They stood off Keane Hayes. I don't know why they stood off him, and they showed him the gap and he went for it.
Dermot Latter down injured here on the 65-yard line. Great bit of play there by Aidan Guilfoyle. Chase back a full 40-50 yards.
Yeah, Gortnahoe done a great tackle on Ger, but he couldn't catch it again. He should have laid it off to Shane Morrissey inside. You know, he was trying to take too much out of it there, I thought.
Especially with a big wind behind him there, he definitely had the range, Kevin, from distance to have a go even.
Yeah, but there was a man available to pass it to. Kickhams very lucky there. Keane Hayes had a goal chance. You know, for a forward his ability now, he'd be disappointed even not to get the point out of it.
It's 29 on the clock here. It's 1-7 to 9 points in the intermediate county semi-final in Holy Cross. Tough contest so far. Nothing between the two sides. However, there is a strong breeze blowing from the scoreboard ends down to the old dressing room side, favouring Knockavilla Kickhams in this first half.
I think he's going to give a 65 here now. He's going in talking to the umpire. The linesman got his attention there. They're claiming a touch by a defender or a goalie.
Keane Hayes was claiming something there.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was protesting. So maybe he's grounds for that. But they waved the wide, but they're being spoken to now inside. Yeah, wide ball. They're happy with that.
Wide ball. Score remains 1-7 to 9. Just nearly half an hour gone here. Water break. We'll have to add a few minutes for that as well. Aaron Brown launches it again. That's down on top of Elliot Thompson. Carroll Campion breaks it. Rowan Team picks up the ball. Rowan is trying to get out past 2 men. That's well dispossessed there. That's Devon Ryan. Great dispossession by Devon Ryan and a great score by Devon Ryan.
Fairness, why Devon is having some game now. He had to rob that ball off Rowan Team, one of the strong guys there, and took a great score.
That's 1-5.
He's on his game.
1-5 for Devon there, 1-2 from play and 3 from frees. Definitely the danger man so far. We'll have to get tighter on him, especially in the second half when it's in the melting pot. This is Landon on Sean Cleary. Sean's been quiet so far. He's drifted out the field a bit from his corner forward position. It's Jack Moore onto loose ball again. Jack's been busy in the first half so far. Jack needs help there. Jack, no help coming in. Kieran Breen holds him up. That's popped back. That's on to, who has that? That's popped inside. It's Ger Brown taking the ball over the 65. Ger going to have a go off his left hand just inside the 65-yard line, and that's gone over the bar from Ger Brown.
Great score. In fairness, I thought Jack Moore deserved a free there now. He was knocked, but the ref was very close there. He didn't give it, and Shane Morrissey gave a great ball to Ger Brown, and Ger off his left is a very strong shooter.
Ger starting to come into it a bit more, Kevin, there. In the
he's quite open now. In fairness, he's a marked man too, but he's starting to hurl now.
And this ball landing under Dermot Laird again. It's gone in over the top. Shea Butler, great take by Shea Butler. Looks up, drives across field on top of Sean Cleary. It's gone in over the top. Coming out to Colin Gilfoyle. Colin Gilfoyle's been chased there by the Knockavilla full back Nathan Ryan. Nathan Ryan stands him up. Colin has a go, and that's drifting. It's gone left and wide. It had the legs, didn't have the accuracy.
Wasn't a bad effort now, in fairness.
Puck out here from Aaron Brown. It's landing on the middle of the field. It's gone in over the top. Melian Thompson, great touch. Ger Brown comes onto it, pops it inside. That's gone inside to Shane Morrissey. Shane Morrissey off his left.
Great
Shane
score.
Morrissey, great score for Shane.
As you mentioned earlier, Willie, Ger is starting to hurl now, and he's dominating the play there, throwing balls around, getting scores, and we need him doing that because he's a phenomenal player.
A lot of balls starting to bounce there from the puck outs, which Gortnahoe won't be happy with. It's
From your point of view, your half backline probably needs to eliminate that.
It's bouncing in over the top, and Knockavilla are quick in on the break. It's gone in here. Shea Butler with 3 men on him here. He's trying to get it on. Kieran Breen's going to pick this one up on the 21. Kieran is trying to get possession. Shea Butler's in there with him. It's gone over the sideline. It looks like it's a Knockavilla ball.
It's hard to know which way it is going. He's giving it out now.
Looked like Kieran Breen carried that one over, but it's hard to see from here.
Not a great place to get a line ball now. You have to really strike that one now, or else if you make a bad job of it, it'll end up dangerous.
Brendan Lockman shaving up this. Good effort. Down. It's a great snap by Michael McCormick. Pops it out in front. That's Shane Morrissey onto this one again. Comes in on his right side. Great snap by Michael McCormick. Great pop off to Shane Morrissey. Hops inside the 21-yard line. Hops out over the MSC, over the end line and wide.
In fairness, it's a good ball in there. Just no one got at the end of it. Michael McCormick won a great ball there. It's
a great snap by Michael. Alright, he pops it inside to Shane. Shane put it in nice and low, but nobody on the end of it.
A lovely ball for a forward.
Dribbles out.
It's 5 or 6 yards out.
So we don't go to this ball again. Goes far side. Sean Cleary. We're hoping to get him into the game more. Hasn't really got involved so far. David Butler has been involved a lot, pops it inside. Ger Brown takes off down the centre. Aidan Gilfoyle is possessed for the second time in a number of minutes. Aidan loses possession, however, to Shane Morrissey. Shane Morrissey on the left hand. Shane Morrissey, and that looks like another score for Shane Morrissey. He's powering into the game, Kevin.
That was a great score. Shane have got 2 now in the last 5 minutes, and he's not a noted shooter, but like in fairness to him, he's stepping up to the plate today. Gerard's taking on a bit too much of the ball. Lost possession a couple of times going forward, trying to go to a couple of tackles.
It's a fair turnaround, Kevin. It's a 5-point lead now from...
Yeah, 5 point. I'm very happy with that, but their half time now, I think the half time came too soon because he didn't allow for the water break there now. You know, most referees are allowing a minute or 2 for the water break now, even with no injuries, and we only got to 30 there to win.
It's a strange one, right?
So, it's a strange one. Yeah, but that's the way it goes. You take these things anyway.
Did they stop the clock at all for the water break? No, at the far side?
No,
don't think so. No.
17
no.
when it started.
So it's 111 to 9 here. It's a fair turnaround from the... Was it 5-2 at the water break?
It was. I think Gortnahoe were, and we said that, we mentioned it, the water break can often kill your momentum. We were delighted with the water break. Came at the right time for us. The boys must have reorganised them or told them to get going. They weren't playing quite well, and we started dominating a bit. Devon got the goal, of course, and he got a couple of great scores. Shane Morrissey got 2, Ger Brown got 1, and we have dominated the last 10 minutes now and played very well. But huge test now, 5-point lead. We said beforehand that the wind was worth 5 points. We have the 5 points to hold it now, but like with your goalie now, the way you can launch him down, Keane Hayes on the freeze free, he's lethal from the freeze, he don't miss any, so it's going to be a huge battle for us to hang on here. And you know, questions out to be asked to Gortnahoe, and they come back to 5 points with the strong breeze, because you can waste that wind too. You can start panicking and ballooning ball from everywhere, and the umpire will be waving at you all day, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes. But from a kicking point of view now, we hope we hang on, of course.
It looks like Aaron Brown got to grips with the win there in the second quarter, Kevin. He started going in around the half-forward line with the puck out. Maybe he had a bit more range on them, but he opted not to go as long, and they seemed to benefit there with the breaks around the half-forward line. They're probably going a bit deep before that into the full line.
Especially Shane Morrissey and Joe Brown got on him, and even in this half now, with Joe playing centre field now, maybe the shorter puck out, we can get Joe into the game more, because he's a key man for us, you know.
Joe likely to sit back if this game gets tight, to try and hold what you have.
Well, there's always the option there for holding our lead into the last 10 minutes, you know, bring Joe sweeper or centre back. There's that option, because he will mop up ball for you, you know. But at the moment, I think Kickhams still have to keep going to scoreboard, keep the scoreboard going. Yeah, like, you could be talking 33 or 4 minutes here to defend this, and it's a massive win, so 5 points will be nothing.
So just a recap of the scores. David Butler has 2 from play for Knockavilla. Devon Ryan with 1-5, 1-2 from play, 3 from freeze. Ger Brown with a point from play. Shane Morrissey got 2 there in the last couple of minutes, and Brendan Ryan also has a point that makes up the Knockavilla scores. On the other side, Keane Hayes has he's got 6 points. He's got 5 from freeze and 1 from play. Dermot Larter has a point. Jack Moore has a point. Ian Guilfoyle has a point. Fionn Cleary and Ronan Tingy and 2 Dangermen yet to make an impact on the scoreboard, so hopefully we can get them into the game a bit more with the win. 2 good shooters from distance, Kevin there as well, so if they get a bit of possession in this half, hopefully they can have a go and go from distance.
We've known about Ronan Tingy too. He played tip intermediate there a few years back, and we know about Hayes, the free taker, and so like, if we give away frees around our half-hour line, Hayes is going to come out and punish us every time. So it's vital we get our clean tackles in, tackle the ball more so than the men, maybe, you know. Get the hooks and blocks in might be vital for us now. But Tian, if he comes into the game, he's a big, strong player, powerful man. We haven't seen much of him yet. We were expecting him to do more, but with the win, he could come into it now, because Joe Brown was quiet for the first 10 or 15 and got into it then.
I'd expect Ronan to move into the half-forward line to a more natural position for him in the second half, maybe get under.
Yeah, he was named on the programme at left half forward, and they started him centre field, so possibly now they will probably put some of the big hitters near to goal.
And we need to get Fionn Cleary into the action around the middle as well. It's another man with a great strike, especially off his left hand there, and he's been in the corner but seen very little action in there, especially against the Breeze, so I'm sure he'll drift out with the wind that he's back in this half. He's got huge potential there. As he's top scorer in Intermediate Championship so far, and we're hoping to get him into the play more in the second half. Just checking on a scoreline here from the other semi-final in Littleton. Borland taking on Minetupple 2 mid-sides in action there in the County Intermediate semi-final. And score up there, Kevin?
We'll need to score. Borland are point up, 1-8 to 10 points. So
it's a bit of a surprise there, but I suppose it's a strong win down there as well.
Yeah, I suppose mine are favourites for the championship. So.
Okay.
So, but Borland have been coming with a bit of momentum there in the last 3 or 4 weeks, so you don't know, and they have tradition behind them, so who knows.
We'll be back to you here again shortly for the second half, so stay tuned. Second half underway here. It's 111 to 9 points. Knockavilla leading. Gortnahoe playing with a strong breeze in this half here. And straight into the play is Ronan Teen. Turns on that ball, drives it inside to Fionn Cleary. Fionn looks like he's out further out the field in this half. Fionn tries to take on his man. He's held up there. He's held up by David Butler, about 65 yards out from goal, just inside it in the middle of the field. This should be a free for Keane Hayes. It should be able to knock it in.
Davey caught there with a high hurley, and in fairness, he let go of the hurley. He knew he hit it in too high, but your man was cute. He kept the head down and won the free. And Keane Hayes, we don't expect him to miss this.
It's hard to judge it all the same. When we see Devon in the first half with a couple that took him a while to get grips with the wind.
Yeah, as we said, it's easy to hit him from in here, but this fella is well rated with the frees. So.
Keane Hayes with 6 points so far, 5 from frees, looking to make this 7. Looks like it's going all the way, and it's gone over the crossbar, and that's a point from Keane Hayes.
Yeah, he got it, and he didn't even strike it cleanly, but with the wind giving the legs to get it over.
As you said, Kevin, at half time there, frees will be vital, and it's a bad
absolutely,
start
a good start for Gortnahoe there.
Aaron Brown goes to this ball, similar distance to Timmy Dunn in the first half. It's landing there. It's a great catch from Michael McCormick. Pops it off to Shane Morrissey there. He's already got 2 from play off his left. Has a goal that goes across the goal and right and wide.
Michael won a great ball there now and give it to Shane. And Shane be disappointed with that now. It's off his strong side as well,
It's a big man under the puck outs there, Kevin.
Yeah, great ball with Michael. He's caught some good ball already today.
Timmy Dunn here to see what the range is on this puck out. It's landed on the D down there. Shea Butler's under, it breaks off him. Shea's still fighting for possession there on the far side. Shea takes it into the hand, drives it over the line with himself. That's good pressure there from one.
It looks like a kick and ball, but I think he's giving it to Kickhams. I thought the Gortnahoe
Shea Butler carried in front of him there with the pressure from Owen McCormick there, and
Shea Butler took it out.
Owen McCormick goes down his own side. Is that going to stay in play? It's going to drop out over the sideline. We've seen one of them in the first half also. It's the Gortnahoe-Glengoole sideline ball here.
Yeah, she caught it very well, but he just didn't get it infield.
We're about 45 yards out from the goal here. Sideline on the near side. Martin Barnabas standing over this one here. A 4-point game, 2 minutes played in the second half. A lot of grass on the side there, Kevin. It's gone down the same side. It's going to Shea Butler battling here with, I think it's Ben Lockman, is it, in the corner. Ben Lockman takes possession, turns his man, tries to come out with that ball, pops it inside there to Michael Shannon. I think as Michael Shannon relieves clearance down, it's landing on 65 here, and that's Elliot Thompson trying to get this one. Hits the flag there. It's Elliot Thompson fighting for the ball there, and he looks like it's a line ball. Ball hit the flag there on this side, and it's going to be a line ball to Gortnahoe-Glengoole.
Yeah, Gortnahoe is going to get the ball. It hit the flag, so I thought that was still in, but
I'll have to check the rule book.
Yeah, I'll have to check the rule book again. The linesman gave it, so that's enough.
It's Ronan Teen standing over this one here, just on his own 65-yard line stand side. Ronan drives it in on top of the D. That's landing on Kieran Breen. Kieran Breen lets it slip, goes back for it again, pushes it out in front of him. He's under pressure there from Colin Guilfoyle, and Dermot Laird picks up the loose ball, and it looks soft enough free there, Kevin. I think, is it? What was it?
I thought Kieran might have got the free out, but I think he tried to look for it, didn't he? But I think he pulled him for pulling the forwards hurley down. That's what he's pulled for.
It looked like a free was going to be given in the other direction. But
yeah, I thought Kieran could nearly have got it first, but he didn't, and then he pulled your man's hurley, and Keane Hayes again now. So frees are going to kill Kickhams here if they keep giving them away.
Keane Hayes here. This is about 30 yards out on the sideline, maybe 5 yards in on the stand side. Keane stands over to 7 points already today. 6 from frees, and 1 from play. Keane, it looks like it's gone right and
that's
wide.
That's wide.
And it's gone far side. Again, it's hard to adjust with that wind, as we've seen with Devon in the first half. It went out.
Yeah, but he really put that a nice bit wide now. I was in line with it, and surprisingly enough for him now. So maybe he's human after all.
We'll allow him the one. Looks like Aaron Brown's in no rush to hit this puck out, Kevin.
Yeah, and he'd want to watch it out because the ref is on his case already.
With the wind against him. It's gone far side here. It's landing 45 yards out, and the Kickhams end of the ground. It's broken by Brian Mars on under that possession there. Dermot Laird has in his hand. He's very deep there. Dermot off his left. It's a great block down by Ger Brown. Is it Ger or is it Devon there, Kevin? Looks like it's Devon Ryan coming out with the ball. Devon trying to take on his man, pops it inside. Ger Brown on possession here. Ger has a go over his left shoulder, about 45 yards out. That looks like it's going to go inside the left-hand post. That's a great score.
A bit of a Hail Mary now. I thought he should turn out because he's really hitting it back over his shoulder, but you can't argue with the finish.
And Owen Kelly special there, Kevin.
It was definitely an Owen Kelly job.
Timmy Dunn here with the puck out. goes this near side here. It's landed on Ronan Teen on the 21. Gone in over his head. He catches it, hits off his knee, goes out over the sideline. It's going to be a line ball there on this near side here to be hit by Owen McCormack. Unlucky there, Ronan Teen. He got his hand on it, but just wasn't able to keep it out.
He was very unlucky. Kickhams are back 5 up again.
It's gone long into the centre here. That's under McCormack again. It's on to Michael McCormack. Snaps it on the run. 2 men trying to hold him up there. Beast of a man. Pushes his way through. Still in possession. Kicks it out in front of him. Ger Brown coming on to, or Devon Ryan onto this one. Philly Purcell dispossesses him. Philly pops it outside to Jack Moore. Jack gets it on his stick and he's off. He's out over the centre field line on his left hand. He pops it inside. Sean Cleary just inside the 65. Takes possession. Has a go off his left hand over his shoulder. And it looks like it's hit the post and come back down. Hit the post. Colin Goodfile in there chasing him with Nathan Ryan. Nathan steps him, comes across on his left, goes across his own goal out to the far side. Ger Brown misses the ball. It goes into Carl Campion and it's gone over the end line or the sideline on the far side.
Gortnahoe lucky there. Moore gave Cleary a great ball now, and I was sure it was over.
Not too many expected to come back off the post as it landed in the square. There's nobody inside it from in the Gortnahoe colours. This is Dermot Lattard here with the sideline ball. He's about 50 yards out on the far side. Looks like he's going down his own side. He is gone straight to Brendan Ryan there, number 5. He puts it forward to McCormack again. McCormack causing a lot of bother there, battling with Brian Maher. A bit of a size difference there in that matchup. It's gone over the line. It's line ball to Gortnahoe, and Brian Maher looks like he's going to hit this on the far side. McCormack's starting to cause a bit of bother over there, isn't he?
Yeah, Michael McCormack's winning a lot of ball in fairness. He's a big man, you know. He's 6'2" or 3. The kickers are failed to clear it up along that line now. It's gone a bit scrappy. The Ger had a chance to gather it and clear it, but anyway, we still have to defend it. 7
minutes gone here, and it's 112 to 10 points. Shea Butler trying to get on possession here. Looks like he's carried it over the sideline. He has, and it's Kickhams' ball. Very scrappy so far in the second half.
Very scrappy. 3 line balls there in a row now, but like when you're 5 points up, you'll take this, you know, because you're eating time up the whole time.
Gortnahoe management contemplating a switch here on the sideline. It's a line ball on the far side there. Who's hitting that there, Kevin?
McCormack's gone across to take it. He's left his own wing now.
He's on the 45-yard line there on the far side. Comes in field into the centre forward position. That's dropping down here. It's gone in over the top. It looks like Butler. Is it inside there? Brendan Ryan. Brendan Ryan takes on his man. Takes on Davy Nolan. Has a go. Looks like a good effort. It's drifting across the square. Timmy Dunn comes out, drops it in the square. Enda McCarthy trying to pick up the scraps. It's on to Ger Brown there. Ger Brown or Devon Ryan. Devon Ryan. Great save by Timmy Dunn. Great save by Devon Ryan effort. Timmy Dunn blocks it out. Davy Nolan picks up the ball, clears it down the field. It's tackled late there after the clearance inside the full back line. It's gone up into the corner. It's a line ball up on the 21-yard line this side. Late tackle there on Davy Nolan as he cleared the ball from a Timmy Dunn save.
Yeah, great save by Timmy Dunn again. That was a vital save. It could be a turning point. And
the umpires are calling in.
The umpires are calling in a late block down, I think, in fairness.
Probably be a yellow card there, Kevin, just a tackle after the ball landed there. And maybe
they talk to me, they'll probably someone get a yellow, yeah.
Possibly could be a free down this end where the ball landed, but it's play continued and it's gone out for a line ball for Kickhams down on the 14-yard line.
Cornerback position, yeah. In fairness, that was a great save by Dunn again, you know. In fairness, if Kickhams got that, they would have been 8 hopes. It would be a great lead to have. But
all 3 saves, Kevin, have been down to his ankles, really, haven't they?
He's top-class goalie now. They haven't seen him before, but he's very good now for what he's doing today.
Timmy is a man that has no stranger to playing outfield. Also a good man under a puck out in the half-forward line. Played a bit of goalie underage and was played outfield.
Well, Devon's in trouble here. He's on a yellow already. Yeah.
It's a huge turning point in the game.
Huge turning point in the match, yeah. I didn't see what happened now, but I thought it's a late block.
Looked like it was a late tackle on the clearance on Davy Nolan.
That is a huge turning point because he's the main scorer for Kickhams number 1, and then an extra man with that strong wind with 20 minutes to go.
Free taker also down there. Who'll take the frees now, Kevin, with Devon gone off?
I'd say Ger will take him. Ger Brown will take him.
He 1-5 scored, 1-2 from play.
Yeah.
2 yellows there, and he's gone with 9 minutes of play in the second half. It's a line ball from Kickhams that lands down here. It's onto Elliot Thompson. He's taking on his man. He pops it off his right hand. It's into McCormack here again, or Shane Morrissey. Sorry, Shane will go off his left hand.
That's a good score. Unlucky.
Gone wide to the left. Shane Morrissey's been involved a lot in this game. He's had a good few efforts and 2 points in play already in this game. Timmy Dunn with the wind goes short into the middle of the field. It's broken by Ger Brown over there. Takes on possession, takes on down the line. There's 2 men chasing him. Flicks it over. Carl Campion inside to McCormack, pops it back again on the run off his right hand. That's a It's a serious score.
That's a serious score. When you're a man down, you need your big mid to stand up. But Michael Mack, we have to take credit on that, even though Gerald was exceptional. Michael Mack, he knew Gerald was doing the run and just popped it to him again. A serious score off his weaker side.
Great run in there from Gerald.
Gortnahoe are emptying the bench now. They've 2 subs coming in here.
It's Kevin Slattery, number 14 in, and Gerard Fahy into the action. They're going to replace who's coming out. We haven't got anybody moving from play. Colin Guilfoyle looks like he's coming out of the play here. Number 10 Shea Butler and number 18 Colin Guilfoyle will be replaced by Kevin Slattery and Gerard Fahy there. Both men go into the inside line. Both names to start on the programme. So it's 13 and 14 in, 18 and 10 off. So Timmy Dunn launches the puck out here. That's landing on Ronan Teagan just on the 45. It's broken inside. Keane Hayes coming onto the ball. Keane straight down the centre. Goal chance here. Probably should have had a go. He's fouled inside by Kickhams on the 21-yard line, just outside the penalty area there, Kevin.
Yeah, it is a foul, but I didn't see a lot in it. I thought Kieran Breen done a great block actually, and Kieran can feel hard done by there, but a vital free for Keane Hayes, and he'd probably tap it over, but we just want to mind the goal too because he has a shot in it.
Thought he might take a stab at it there, even going through to pull the trigger, but he opted the hand pass and seems to be fouled after.
It certainly was a goal chance he had.
Keane steps over this tree. We need to keep the scoreboard ticking here. Just over 11 minutes played. Keane with this free. Keane taps it over the bar.
Back to 5 now with 11 and a half on the clock.
That's 8 points from Keane Hayes, 7 from frees there. We need to get a few more scorers on the board there, especially from play to get over the line on this one. 113 to 11 points. Aaron Brown here with the puck out for Kickhams. Let's see where he goes with this one. He goes down on top of the wing back position here. It's broken inside by Aidan Guilfoyle. Jack Moore onto the ball again. Jack, a great man on the loose, carries it forward. He's been chased there by Elliot Thompson, and he's got Stephen Brown after him as well. It's popped outside. Jack's still in possession there. He's got Fionn Cleary with him on the line. He tries to step back. He's got Ronan Teagan behind him. He uses him. 45 yards out. Ronan goes down the line, goes inside. Kevin Slattery coming on to possession here. Kevin on the end line, looks back, pops it around the corner. That's well interrupted by Ben Lockman there. Flicks it away. Great interception. It's out here to. It's popped outside. It's Nathan Ryan clears it. David Butler takes possession, rounds his man. David Butler, great pace for a big man, bursts inside the 65, got a man over. Elliot Thompson doesn't use him, pops it inside. That's in on top of who's that inside there, Kevin. That's a great effort. That's over his left shoulder.
That's a serious score, Willie. It started down the corner back
Ryan
position.
at that point.
Devon Ryan bringing out the ball. Serious score. When you are a man down, you have to find your men. You have to work the ball a bit more. You can't just blow it up anywhere. It's a great score against the Breeze.
Great score over his left shoulder there. Timmy Dunn goes short, almost taken off Martin Barnable there. Still has the possession, however. 2 Knockavilla men chasing him down. Martin Barnable coming out to the 65-yard line. He's going to need someone to give him a hand here. Ronan Teagan comes onto the loose ball. Ronan turns, strikes it inside. Keane Hayes comes onto it. Keane has it. Keane has it 30 yards to goal. Turns around the corner. Got Fionn Cleary with him. Fionn drops the ball. Fionn hasn't been himself today there. Keane Hayes popped it inside.
If Fionn Cleary held that ball, it was goal written all over it. He should have held it. He should have held it. There was no tackle near him. He should have held the ball, and we got away with it. Thank God.
Maybe seeing the net rattling there before he took possession. Kevin needed to secure that ball first, but Aaron Brown relieves the ball down the far side. Carl Campion's under this one. Ger Brown's under it. Drops in front of Michael McCormack there. Brian Maher takes possession, pops it back to Davy Nolan. Davy Nolan clears it. It's coming up to Gerard Fahy here. He's got 2 men on him. He's trying to battle for possession. Ben Lockman takes the ball here. Ben clears it down the line. It's going to go close to the sideline here. It's breaking inside. Enda McCarthy Shepherd is the man out of the way. That's Stephen Brown there. Stephen Brown's chasing back into the corner. Aidan Guilfoyle has it, plays it back to Timmy Dunn, the goal. He's a long way from home. Timmy drives it up the field. It's coming up on top of Gerard Fahy here. It's broken inside. Fionn Cleary trying to make it on. Kieran Breen going back on top of Kevin Slattery. Slattery down the middle. Huge space here. Kevin Slattery. He's crossed the 21. Still on. Surely a goal chance. Surely have a go. Bottom corner, Kevin Slattery nails it into the bottom corner. The whole defence opened up there, Kevin. He went straight down the middle. You wonder where the cover was.
There was no cover there. Both boys pulled right. Why, I don't know. One of them should have stayed in. And Slattery sailed through there and put it in low near the corner. That's a big score here now with 15 to go, 16 minutes to go.
Former All-Ireland minor winner Kevin Slattery with Tipperary, I think back around 2012. So has been in and out of form all year, but that's the best we've seen of him so far this year, and hopefully there's more to come in the next 20 minutes here. Great finish by Kevin Slattery, low into the bottom left corner. Then they're battling for possession over here. Jack Moore again on the loose ball. He's been huge possessions today. David Butler chasing him. I think they're on the far side. Brian Maher has it, pops it outside. Keane Hayes has the ball here, 21 yards out on the sideline. off his right hand side. Keane Hayes, that looks like we're not too sure about that. Umpires aren't too sure about that.
The chap on the green flag indicated a point, but the chap on the near side wouldn't give it, and we need the water break now just to kill this purple patch Gortnahoe have.
It's a 3-point game here. David Butler tries to pick that one. Dermot Latter drops deep and gets onto it. Dermot has possession, comes inside 40 yards from goal, pops it up the field into Keane Hayes, sun in his eyes, goes in over the top. Gortnahoe takes it but drops out of his hand. It's Ben Lockman over there in the corner. He's on a lot of ball in the last couple of minutes there. Kevin comes out with the ball, wiry corner back. He's driven it off to Hurley. It's landing down here on top of McCormack. Broken advantage, no advantage, and it comes back for the free. He's been on a lot of ball.
Back for the free.
Tight corner back there, Ben Lockman. He's
been under 18 again this year with us, and playing very well today now. One of his better games now, in fairness. And he's a good young prospect.
Nathan Ryan looks like he's going to hit this one here on his own 14-metre line.
We must be near a water break now. There's nearly 16 on the clock.
Kevin is praying for the water break here in the last couple of minutes. There's a bit of a charge on from Gortnahoe, so they'll take whatever they can to stop the halt, put a halt to it. Nathan Ryan here with the free, maybe 21 yards out, far side, 10 yards in from the sideline. With 16 played here in Holy Cross. It's a 3-point game. He launches that one over this near side. It's going to run close to the sideline here. It's Elliot Thompson trying to take possession. Still in possession there. Keeps it out in front of him. He's gone inside the 14. Comes back inside his man. Pops it across this dangerous ball. Lands across the square. Breaks out the far side. And McCarthy looking to pick up the loose ball. He's been chased down by David Butler, who looks like he's dropped back in a bit. Enda clears up the line. Dermot Latter backline here for possession. Who's that on the far side? It's Carl Campion with the ball. Carl drives it down his own line. Keane Hayes behind his man. That's come out by Michael Shannon comes out with that ball there, pops it to Ger Brown. Ger launches inside, it's going to hold up in the wind inside. It's a dangerous ball. Timmy Dunn's underneath it. Timmy breaks it in front of him, pulls it out in front, and it's broken out here to Shane Morrissey coming out to try and take possession off Gortnahoe. He has it, pops it back. That's Davy Nolan, the full back, clears the ball. It's landing up on top of the D here. Ronan Team breaks him behind. Slattery tries to get possession. That's Ben Lockman again, pops it outside. It's on to Stephen Brown. Stephen changes the play. Again, landing on the D there. It's in the top of it's broken inside to Shane Morrissey. Shane Morrissey goes inside his man. Goal chance here. Buries it. Shane Morrissey buries that ball. Broken inside there again. Loose possession picked up by Shane Morrissey. Made no mistake.
In fairness, Stephen Brown, he's playing corner forward, but we have him in the half back line now, and he's picking up a few balls. A great ball in. Brendan Ryan broke it in for Shane, and when he saw the gap, he stuck it. It was a great finish off his weak side now.
We've gone to the water break here, Kevin.
Yeah, at the water break, 6 points up, men down. You know, we want it all. It's getting very exciting now.
Gortnahoe will be disappointed there with the couple of goals that went in. The ball's kind of hopped. The ball's been allowed to hop there inside, and a loose man has run onto it.
From a Gortnahoe point of view, they're balls that could be mopped up, you know, in fairness. You cut out the danger before it happens in those situations.
Don't allow that ball to hop, and you cut that out. But after a small revival there with Kevin Slattery nailing a goal, we're back to a 6-point game here. Kickhams lead.
The other semi-final, Mind 2-2, we are going into lead now, 16 points to 2-9. And it starts at the same time as this game, so they're probably on their second water break as well.
Close encounter there again, Kevin.
In fairness, Willie, do you know, any of the 4 teams can win this competition. It's such a hard competition to win now, and last year the 2 finalists went up. It's only the winner goes up this year. Winner takes all this year. And as we see here now, we got a couple of race got the goals, but there's very little between the 2 teams, and the same with the other tie between mine and Borlahan. 4 even teams, and both 4 teams have very young teams now. We've seen that here today, and it was the semi-final as well.
It's a testament to the work being done with the underage teams in the last couple of years there. It's
all clubs now have a great underage setup, and hurling walls and astroturfs and whatnot, but often a bunch of players retire and you bring on another bunch and you try and coax them and try and get success again, and that's the way Gortnahoe and Kickhams are at the minute.
It comes in cycles, and I suppose you'll have your period of dominance there over a spell, and you'd be hoping that younger players come in and can carry the can.
And hold on to players is the big thing, and I think this year with the pandemic there was no J1 visas. Every club had their players around this year. And I think it tells on the training they've done too. I suppose
they know the non-stop start nature as well. Exactly.
It's a brilliant season now. I think it's a brilliant season now. Hopefully they can set it up every other year like this. But it's a brilliant season. Players know when they can take their holidays, play hurling, or even work related if they're moving away from home for work reasons.
Numbers have been huge, and most clubs are training. I suppose when you go back and you can see the finish line and there's nothing to interrupt it. It's a great
huge advantage.
We're back here after water break. Timmy Dunn launches a missile here and it's going to land it. Nobody seems to be able to see that in the sun. Kevin Slattery breaks it, picks up the break himself. Ball hopped in front of him, drops it back to Dermot Laird. Dermot has a go from the right hand side of the post, and that's his second point for play.
Good score from Laird. Now there was calls there that Slattery pick it up, but the ref was very closer than we, so he had a good view of it.
It seemed to hop on the side there. He broke it down to himself.
5 points now with 11 minutes to go, and he will give injury time in the second half.
Kevin Slattery seems to be the only man that could see that ball in the sunshine there, Kevin, as it landed down.
He won a great ball in fairness. The sun is very strong into the eyes down there in the full back.
And launches this, landing in the centre back position. Looks like a foul there. He comes straight through the back of Davy Nolan.
Came over the back. That's a free all day. And they'll probably bring Hayes out this. Although the centre back is teeing up for it. But yeah, Keane Hayes will take this one now. And you know that's going to bring him back to 4. They still have loads of time. Like Kickhams are a man down and playing into the wind. You know, it's going to be a nervy finish.
Gortnahoe will be disappointed with their return from play so far. Only 5 points to show from play, so they're going to need more than that to finish this game out here. Keane Hayes with this free again. He's nailed 7 of these already. He's well inside his own 65 breeze at his back. That looks like well has the legs anyway. It's gone left and wide.
Well, I think we knew by the way the umpire was looking over his head. It was wide.
8 points.
Let off for Kickhams now.
8 for Keane so far today. 7 from frees. Going to need a bigger return from play, as I said already, than the 5 points we've put up so far. Puck out going far side. Davy Nolan under this one again. Looks like he's moved out the field slightly. It's broken there. And Carl Campion trying to get possession in his hand. And McCarthy picks up the loose ball, comes out his own side, pops in Brian Maher in front of him. Brian Maher tries to take off over there. Michael McCormick's held him up. Michael McCormick battling on the ground there with Brian Maher and McCarthy coming in, seeking to get the loose ball. He has it. He uses Martin Barnum behind him. Barney clears it up his own sideline. It's gone in over the top almost. It's well blocked there by the Kickhams wing back on the far side. It's come across the field. Keane Hayes here with loads of space in front of him. He's also got Fern Cleary down the line in front of him. Will he use him? Keane has a go and hits that ball. It's gone in on top of Ronan T in there. Ronan snaps it over the top, and that's a very harsh free inside.
I thought it was harsh too, Willie. I thought he made a great catch. Maybe he leaned on Nathan's back. I don't know. We might have a great view here, but it looked a very harsh free. And thankfully for Kickhams, it's gone out.
It looked like Ronan had used his knee there to propel himself in the air, and which you're well entitled to do. Had took possession almost, had let it fall, but Kickhams have got the free from the ref inside on the 14. Aaron Brown launches this one. It's coming down into this far near side here. Jar Brown underneath this one ball, and it's Tommy Duggan who's come into the play there. Tommy Duggan on the far side, battling for ball. Carl Campion takes up the loose possession and he pops it back to Enda McCarthy. Enda McCarthy goes across his own goal, landed on Dermot Laird here. That's Stephen Brown underneath with him. Sean Cleary onto the ball. Sean's been quite so far today. He's held up there by Stephen Brown. That's a free for Gortnahoe-Glengoole on their own 65-yard line.
That's a free all day. Fionn Cleary was pulled there by Dara. You know, Dara should have handled that ball when it came across first though.
We have a switch here in the Gortnahoe defence. I'm trying to switch who's gone off. The ball's gone in. Kevin Slattery again been effective since he's come in. Ronan Teens in there battling for a outnumber there. Slattery has it again. 3 men on him. Pops it over his head. That's Keane Hayes inside. Can Keane get on the end of this? Keane tries to come inside on his left side. Steps back again. Ronan Teen outside him on 21. Backpedaling Ronan has a go off his right side. That's gone left and wide. We need those ones to go
That's
over.
a bad miss now.
That's
a bad miss, but he's got into the umpire whether there's a dispute about it or not, but it looked well wide now.
Aidan Guilfoyle has gone off the Gortnahoe team there from midfield. So Tommy Duggan has gone in. I think there's a few switches there to see Tommy gone back into the cornerback position. David Nolan looks to be on the wing here. And
in fairness, Willie, Kevin Flatchery's made a big difference inside the full forward line. He's winning a lot of ball. He's a big, strong man.
Kevin has huge potential there. As I said, he's former Tipperary minor, still only 28, 29 years of age. So
he's made a huge difference in there, and a bit of a threat to kick him now.
Great pace if he gets the ball in his hand also. It's puck out from Aaron Brown here, just dropping inside the 65. Jar Brown underneath this one. That's a pull there by Carl Campion. Fionn Cleary picks up the possession, pops it outside to Dermot Laird. Dermot's on the run here. He's got overlaps either side. Jack Moore takes possession. Jack straight down the centre, coming into the D. Pops it outside to Keane Hayes. Keane on the ball. Keane stands trying to hit the ball and gets blocked. That's tipped inside. Kevin Slattery's got a second goal. Slattery pokes the ball home inside the square there after a great block down by Kickhams. The ball dribbles inside off a Keane Hayes shot, and Kevin Slattery finishes to the net.
Yeah, he kind of just tapped it home to on the goal line, but that's a vital score now with 6 minutes to play.
It's a 2-point game here now. Kevin 6 to play. Wind at the backs of Gortnahoe-Glengoole. Kickhams down to 14.
Gortnahoe are dominating now. They're dominating since the last water break.
And this is Davy Nolan, who's out in the wing here. Underneath that comes off the Kickhams man's helmet there, and it's going to be a Gortnahoe-Glengoole sideline ball here, 40 yards from goal. Fionn Cleary looks like he's going to hit this ball. It's really starting to get into the melting pot now, Kevin.
Yeah, big time, man. Gortnahoe coming strong now, and they win a lot of the ball around the middle of the field, and our scores have dried up now. It's hard to see where we're going to get a score from, So all to play for, but hopefully we can hang on here.
Great line ball from Sean Cleary, goes far side out in front of Keane Hayes. That's broken there inside. Kevin Slattery again onto possession. Kevin turns on his left, turns back again on his right, has a man outside him, flicks it over his head. He's still in possession. He's got his catches back again. Kevin off his left, he's blocked down, tries to pull it, no one there with him. Ben Lockman comes onto the loose ball. Ronan Teague there, Ronan flicks it away from him. It's Michael Shannon fighting for Ronan Teague, has possession. Ronan Teague in along the end line, held up. Ronan Teague buries it in the back of the net. It's a goal from Ronan Teague. Ben Lockman caught in possession coming out with the ball there. Ronan Teague turns him over and sticks it into the far corner.
Yeah, poor defending there by Kickhams, but in fairness to Slattery, he held that ball up a long time. He looked at the lost possession. He's the game changer, Slattery at full forward. I couldn't see why they didn't start him.
21 plays 20 here. It's a 1 point game. Gortnahoe gone into the ascendancy. Davy Nolan out in the wing here has been powering into the play since he's moved out from full back. He's under possession here. It's the battling there inside. It's him and Stephen Brown battling there. Philly Purcell in under the ball. Philly's on his knees trying to get possession. That's gone through to Shane Morrissey there. Shane Morrissey with 4 men on him. Shane Morrissey gone over the 14-yard line, tries to flick it inside, just leaves it short, and Brian Marr takes possession, drives it away from the 14-yard line, landing down here. Freeman inside. Freeman takes it and pops it inside. It's in on centre back position. Carl Campion breaks it down in front of him. Jack Moore, who's in a pile of possession this game, takes the loose ball yet again. Gortnahoe in front of him. Gortnahoe opens the shoulders, has a go from inside his own 65, gets on the ball. Sean Cleary definitely has the range for this one here. He's outside his 45-yard line, off his left-hand side. That's on the way over the black spot. Great work from Gortnahoe to set him up there, and a great finish from Sean Cleary, who's eventually woken up and got into this game. Well, has the potential to do it.
And fairness to Cleary, that's his first score, and he's a key player, but he's been quiet today. But that was a great score to put him 2 up now, going into the last 4 minutes.
The ball's landing far side there. Inda McCarthy's fouled underneath the high ball. Fouls David Butler, I think, on the far side there. David Butler's been a bit quieter.
There should be no panic now. Just take our point here. There's 3 or 4 minutes.
Butler had a quite second half there compared to his first half. Kevin, he's gone back in around the edge of the square.
Yeah, he's gone back in full forward, but they pulled Ger out centre field, so we can't play him all centre field. This is a hard free now for Brendan. He hasn't been taking the frees all year. Devon has been on him, and Brendan's only back from a crucial ligament injury. But it's a hard free for him now.
He's already got 2 from play, and he's put that to the left and right.
Yeah. Disappointing now.
That's where the loss of Devon.
It's telling now.
You need your marquee men in moments like that. Timmy Dunn again with the puck out.
Free tackle.
Yeah, exactly. And this ball's gone long and long down top of Ronan Teague. Slattery's under this one again. Lands at Slattery's feet. Keane Hayes onto the loose ball again. Keane Hayes buries it in the back of the net. The wind is really telling in this last 10 minutes for Gortnahoe. They're really making advantage of it and driving that ball right in on top of the danger area. Slattery again there, breaking the ball into Keane Hayes. Keane Hayes buries it.
The Gortnahoe full forward line now have the measure of it, and they're after banging in about 2-2 there in the last 5 minutes.
It's a master stroke from the management team there, getting Slattery into the game. He's been absolutely instrumental in the turnaround of fortunes for Gortnahoe-Glengoole here, as Gortnahoe comes in, tried to take possession here. It's gone through the legs of the Knockavilla player there. Sean Cleary, Inda McCarthy's tackling there, chops down on top of his man, Stephen Brown, and gets away with it.
I thought there was a chop there.
There was a chop there, yes, alright. Got away with that one there.
Kickhams have the line ball now, so
the referee's
5 points down. We badly need a score, and we need it quick.
Owen McCormick hit this ball here. He's on his own 65-yard line. It's on the stand side here. It's 28 on the clock on the far side. It's gone in on top of the full back line. It's dropped in over the top. Davy Nolan takes possession and comes out off his left side, pops it in front of him there. It's Tommy Duggan on ball here. Tommy's been dunted out there. He's popped it out nicely to Brian Marr. Tommy did very well there. Brian Marr uses his pace up the line, drives it out in front. Valentine takes possession here. 2 men on him. Surely held up. Takes possession in the second attempt. Goes around the corner. Roland's off on his bike. He's no catches left here. He has to use the ball. He's gone in and past the D over the 14-yard line. Let's a hop. Brilliant defending there by Kieran Breen and Nathan Ryan in the full back line. Chased them all the way and got the hook in at the vital moment. It's popped out here, and it's Owen McCormick taking possession down the line, drives it in on top of the D again. Tommy Duggan under this one. It's in on top of David Butler, breaks inside. It's into McCormick. McCormick pops it out to Ger Brown, intercepted by Carl Campion. Carl takes it away on his right hand side. Clever use of the ball up to Dermot Laird on the 45-yard line. Dermot's 45 yards out from his own goal. Has the range, has a go.
Yeah, I think he got it.
Looks like it's going. Yeah. It's gone all the way. That's his third time for play. Dermot Laird retrieving play.
It's all going well now.
Huge score from Dermot Laird in his own 45-yard line. Winded his back. That's his third point from play, and he's had a super game so far.
And mine are 5 points up in the other one, and they must be pushing it to injury time as well.
It's looking like an all mid county final if
yeah,
things
it looks
don't
like
change
an
here
all
in it.
mid now. I couldn't see a way back for us here. We're 6 points down, 36 normal time, you know.
And Carl Collins has come into the play there. He's replaced Enda McCarthy. Enda McCarthy's come out from corner back there. Carl's gone in on the half forward line. A number of position changes we'll have to see happen here to facilitate that change. Dermot Lart's under this ball again. Has made a huge impact, dropping deep in the second half. That position he's well used to. He's on possession here again. He's trying to get it out in front of him. He comes out past the tackle there. He's fouled by David Butler coming out of that ball. Dermot Lart has had a super game both in the first half.
And he has played a fine match now, young Lara there in fairness. He's winning a lot of hard ball around there. And won the free there now. He can lie down now and kill 30 seconds. Time is up, so it looks like Gortnahoe into the final now. It's
a role that suits Dermot there, drifting back the loose man in the pocket, and a great man to strike a ball and use a ball and carry a ball also. So it's definitely a role that suited him in the second half, dropping deep there. He's gone back to the half-back position. It's Keane Hayes on this ball here. It's inside his own 45-yard line. Wind at his back. It's a huge distance from goal, but it's
but the confidence is up now. The confidence
Sean
is with him
Cleary's
now.
here looking for a short one.
He'll go for the big one.
He's going. It's going to go short, I'd say. It's dropping inside. It's dropping. Aaron Brown bats it out from the square. Carl Collins chases him out to the wing. Carl Collins tried to take possession. Carl turns him over. Carl Collins with possession of the ball. Carl's held it up, turned over Aaron Brown. It's a great free one by Carl Collins there.
Yeah, he dispossessed Aaron there. He dispossessed Aaron there, and I suppose Aaron had no option only to foul him because he knew the goals left empty behind.
Great work right out of Carl Collins there. Expect nothing less from the man. He's a machine. Fitness wise, and he's a great man to have to bring off the bench there. The subs have made a huge difference. Kevin here from Gortnahoe.
Yeah, especially Slattery when did full forward. He caused all sorts of problems there with his strength. He got a goal and he made one, and this is going to put him 7 up now, and it's done here, I think.
Keane Hayes stands over this free. He's already scored 7 frees and 1 from play at 8 points, and Keane puts another over the bar. That's 8 frees and 1 from play, and a goal to go along with it from Keane Hayes there. He's got 1-9 so far today. 1-8, sorry, 1-1 from play and 7 frees. And
Niall O'Brien is in now for Kickhams.
Ger Brown goes short here to puck out, pops back to him. He drives it straight down on top of the 14-yard line and on top of the square almost. It's broken off Ger Brown inside. Dermot Lart again on the possession on his left side. It's coming down here on top of Carl Collins. It's broken in behind. Carl Collins takes the possession. Carl takes on his man. He's got Sean Cleary behind him. It's good work there in the middle of the field by Owen McCormack. Pops it to Kieran Breen. Kieran Breen tries to break out with the ball. Kieran Breen charges out past his man, held up there around the middle of the field. Presume they'll lob this one in, Kevin.
Yeah, no option but to lob it in. 7 down, time is up, so they'll lob it in. But it's a consolation score now at this stage.
A real seesaw game throughout the 60 minutes, Kevin.
It has been.
The wind has contributed to that. That ball's gone short into the full forward and it's dribbled out past the corner forward.
Shane just let the ground caught him and let it run through and it went wide.
Timmy Dunn here with 30 on the
He's
clock over into injury time there.
He's playing on.
So Timmy Dunn with the big puck out. It's landing on top of Carl Collins here. And Owen McCormack bats it down. Jack Moore again onto possession. He's done a multitude of possession in this game. Pops it to Ronan Tean. Ronan with 3 men on him. That's Nathan Ryan trying to come out with the ball. Nathan Ryan is held up there by Carl Collins and Ronan Tean. Nathan Ryan still trying to get the ball out. It's broken inside. Carl Collins crossing the 21 and he's fouled. That's 2 frees won by Carl Collins there since he came into the play.
He's tripped. This is going to put him 8 up now. So I'd say we must be very near the final whistle now. In fairness, the sending off was a game changer, and
I need this tackle there.
Yeah, and Slattery going in, and Kickhams didn't need to concede goals. They could have hung on without conceding goals, but Gortnahoe finished way stronger. And in fairness, you'd probably have said they're a better team today, but Kickhams will be disappointed with this.
Keane Hayes drives that free out of the ground, and that's the full-time whistle here
all over.
in Holy Cross. And it's 4-16 to 2-14. Gortnahoe-Glengoole win.
8-point victory. In fairness now, from a Kickham point of view, we just wish Gortnahoe the best in the final. Looks like they're playing mine from we didn't hear the final result there, but there were 5 up there a few minutes ago.
A local derby.
It'll be a local derby. Neighbouring parish.
Neighbouring parish.
So that's a big one there. You'll be into the stadium for that one if you're allowed to go to.
We know him well. We might be allowed in, Kevin.
Yeah, mine are victorious there, 22 points to 2-9. So it's mine, Timbaltui and Gortnahoe, an all mid final 2 weeks time, and what a battle that'll be.
So 4-16 to 2-14 here in Holy Cross in the county intermediate semi-final. Gortnahoe-Glengoole victory by 8 points.